I came to run today at the Walker Ranch entrance that connects with Hardburger Park, where the Blanco Dog Park is. Like I said, the trails are all connected here in San Antonio. This is another entrance that connects into Hardburger Park. So the entrance I parked at is off of Rhapsody Road. So this is Rhapsody Road right here. And I hadn't seen this, but they built a really nice senior center. It says Walker Ranch Senior Center right there. And they have spaces for EV charging as well. A lot of EV charging. And that's the senior center right there. Very active. There's a lot of cars in the parking lot. So now you know there's EV charging centers here. So if you come in through this entrance and go all the way to the back there, you'll see the Walker Ranch Park Trail entrance where I parked at, and that leads to the bridge. So the entrance is to the back of the parking area, and it's Walker Ranch Park. So yeah, this route, I know right here you can't, it doesn't seem like it, but this route has a lot more shade than the route I did the last time out of Blanco, the dog park entrance. And as you come in, there's a bridge. And this bridge, the airport is right nearby, so there's a lot of planes flying out. Of course there's no water because Texas is super dry right now. But yeah, this bridge connects you to the main trail part of the Walker Ranch entrance, and to where the other parking area is. The other parking area is a little smaller. So there wasn't, sometimes there's not a lot of parking there, but you can come back here to the senior center and there's plenty of parking over here. So here we're coming out of the bridge, and we're gonna head into where the running trails begin and where the children's playground is and the picnic pavilion and all of that stuff. As you can see, very, very shaded. And then there's some apartments and houses that start backing onto the trail here. Now this is getting to the overpass of West Ave Parkway that goes over the trail. You can see right there, it says West Ave Parkway. Go under there, keep going. It'll lead you to the Hardburger Park Blanco entrance. One of my favorite areas of this route to run through. It's after the West Ave overpass, but before the Blanco overpass. It is so pretty. And it's so shaded, you know. I really think it's nice and pretty. It's got some inclines, so that helps with the running workout, but yeah. There's some apartments over there. They have a gate that opens and they can come and just just get right on the trail, so that's pretty cool for those apartments. Yeah, I love this section. It's gorgeous. I think it makes running fun. It's the heat. It makes running fun, and that's why I love to run outdoors. You get to see nature, hear nature, you know, especially living in the city. This is it's really cool to have like something like this, you know? I really enjoy it. So now, as you can see, we've reached the second overpass I was talking about, and this is the Blanco Road overpass. And so if you run under there, that will take you into the Phil Harburger Blanco entrance and park. So that's where the dog park is, the Blanco dog park entrance. There's a playground area there too. There's like an enrichment center with bathrooms and fountains and everything. I went running there last time and did some shots from there, so I'll insert it after this video. You can see that after this section, and you can see that, or maybe I'll do a different video on it. Yeah, but so far, right now, so from where I started right after the bridge at the Walker Park entrance to right here to the Blanco overpass, it's about 1.6 miles. So that's how far that is. If you go in further, of course, there's all connected. It's all connected. You can do however many miles you want. You could do a whole marathon if you wanted to. Yeah, we'll go under the overpass, and I'll show you where the connection starts, and then I'll run back because it is going to get pretty hot here pretty soon. It's not too bad because of the shade, but I'm still sweating. But it still wasn't below the 90s, like 88. Feels like 91, but in a little bit it'll start feeling a lot toastier. That way is to the Welliker parking site. So there's also another parking area there. I'll show that in the Blanco Phil Harburger entrance video. And then starting here, you enter the Blanco section of the Phil Harburger Park. Keep going up there. There's a dirt trail right there. Let's go to that. And so there's a whole more running, hiking, biking trails over here in the Blanco section of the park. Here they have dirt trails here, and then concrete trails that'll take you. Both end up at the main entrance of the Blanco Park. Yeah, so that's Blanco Road right there. We just ran under the overpass of that. Yeah, so now it's time to go back. So I wanted to show you this huge, massive tree right here. Look at the size of that trunk. I'm heading back, so it's right before the Wurzbach overpass. If you were going this way, like when I started, it's right after. But it's huge. Look at that. And then a big tree trunk fell on it. Yeah, this whole section the vegetation is really grown. It wasn't this shaded a few years ago. And I'm so glad, especially with how hot it's gotten recently. It's a very, very short section of the trail that's unshaded here. If it's 0.1 of a mile, it's a lot. Very short, so. So coming back right after this portion, we're almost back to the bridge. There is this little section where I don't think I ever even noticed until today. Little section where you can come and chill. It says it's an outdoor classroom. So I guess they might hold things here. It's very shaded. It's kind of a nice place if you want to come read or anything. Not right now because it's super hot, but you know, when it's not so hot, whatever. So we've gone to the end of the bridge, and let's see if you can see that. It was 3.33 miles because we went all the way under the Blanco, I keep saying Ebener, Blanco underpass to the beginning of the other Harburger section of the park. So that's about 1.6765 or so. So yeah, 3.33. That's the bridge over there. So from that point where we started right here to over there, 3.33 miles. So let me show you the rest of the park, the child's playground, the pavilion area, restrooms, and all that good stuff. The other side of the other parking, all that good stuff. So the park has this huge pavilion where I've seen people come and have birthday parties here, and, you know, just hang out and eat. And they sit and watch the kids from the play area. Sure, it's first come first serve. I don't think you have to reserve it. So it's nice and shaded. So no problems with the sun beating down on you there. And then they have the playground area right from it, across from it. Unfortunately, the playground area is not that shaded. But when the sun's not out, late evening, or in the cooler summer months, in the cooler months, like when it's 80, that's cool for us, 84. It's nice. They have swings and monkey bars, slides, and all that. And then right next to the play area are some bathrooms and water fountains. So that's nice to have there. And then this is the other parking area. That is West Avenue right there. So this one is right off of West Avenue and Wurzbach Parkway. As you can see, it's not that big. It's got some parking, not that big. It has more shade. The other parking lot didn't have any shade. But yeah, so in the evenings and the weekends this gets packed, so you can go park at the other area. So that is the entrance to the park off of West Avenue. And then this is like the first portion of the trail you see if you come through here. Now, I'm going to show you this because right here, where you have a veer off this way and a veer off that way, if you go that way, that connects all the way to McAllister Park, which is another San Antonio park. Same as this, pavilions, soccer fields, baseball fields. That one's more an athletic park, but they also have trails. Of course, it connects to this, and people cycle and bike and walk, and I've done some races from there. Now, if you go this way to the left, this will take you to where I started running. The bridge is over there. That's the pavilion area. And so this is just trails taking you to, that all meet into that section that I went running in. That connects to Phil Harburger Park off Blanco. As you can see, there it goes. McAllister Trailhead, Harburger Park, Voliker, where I mentioned. There's also an entrance over there. This is the map of Walker Park. See, we're right here. So we ran, that's the Blanco We ran all the way over there to where the entrance of that Blanco, after the Blanco underpass is. So you have a map there, and then you just have some information here on our Greenway system. As you can see right here, it'll show you this is where we are right here, and all of this, that's McAllister. I tell you, you go that other way, but then it also collects to Lady Bird Johnson, Robert Tobin, Wilshire Terrace, John James Park. It goes all the way south, Martin Luther King, Comanche, Salado. So you can run all this up to here. It doesn't show it here, but yeah, so it goes all around San Antonio. So yeah, it's pretty neat. So right across the park, across West Avenue, there's a section of like small restaurants. So they have a coffee company, a barbecue place, and a new Mexican restaurant, Palomar, that just opened. So let's go check that out. So this is that little area right across from the Walker Ranch. Walker Ranch is right there. And they have a couple of little restaurants in here. That's a Clearlight Coffee Company. That is Palomar, a new Mexican restaurant that just opened. I'll have to go check that out. And then there is Two Brothers Barbecue Market back there. See that? So there's some nice outdoor areas. So let's see if that Clearlight Coffee Company is open. Huh. Don't think it's open right now. Oh well, I guess I'll have to try it another time or see if it's still open or closed. Definitely have to try that Mexican restaurant. It looks really good. So I just looked at the Clearlight Coffee Company website and they're closed all days except Saturday and Sunday. So I should have looked at that before I came over here, but it's a nice little section of restaurants over here right across from the Walker Ranch trailhead. So yeah, if you get a chance, come check them out. That Mexican restaurant looks really good. Yeah, so that's the end of this video. Once again, if you go out running right now, I mean always, but especially right now in the heat, water bottle with electrolytes, sunglasses, sunscreen, high SPF, because most of the time people don't put as much sunscreen as they should, or and don't put enough coverage, you know, don't get all the coverage in there. So the higher the SPF, the safer it'll be for coverage. But never go out without any of that. Sun protection for your eyes, sun protection for your skin, and electrolytes and water to keep hydrated. Not to get you hydrated on the trail, but to keep you hydrated. You should already be hydrated by the time you hit the outdoors. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please like this video, and yeah, if you live in San Antonio, you're gonna come visit. Hopefully you'll come and check out these parks and trails, and bring your family, you know, get some exercise out here, bring the kids to play around in the playgrounds and stuff. So bye bye, thanks for watching.